like to do this class every single morning to reduce stress and just feel good before I start my day. Head to the left, body to the right. We're gonna breathe together in staged breaths. Find what feels good for you. Want to feel grounded before I start the next one.
Such a powerful position to be in.
Now that one generally makes you feel really high, especially if you take your time in the squat. So I always start with totally twisted. We'll go into the fetal position. So cross your right foot over, right hand under the left armpit, left arm on top, head to the left, body to the right. We're gonna breathe together in staged breaths. So in through the mouth, more, exhale, breathe in, more, exhale. One more time, breathe in, more, exhale. Come back to center, head to the right, body to the left, breathe in staged breaths, breathe. More, rotate further, exhale. Breathe in, more, exhale. Breathe in, more. Hinge at the hips, bend the knees, coming into a fetal position. Exhale. Now just breathe regularly while you're in this position. However you choose. I like to go deeper whenever I breathe. I also like to rotate my body from one way to another. And then I'll slowly come on up. And I always like to bend my knees at the end of the movement because I get a little bit deeper. You might feel a little bit lightheaded. Whew. I'm feeling lightheaded after that one. That's a good sign. That means that the body's releasing the deep layers of fascia, okay? So we're gonna do the left side, so left foot over, left hand under, right arm on top. Turn your head to the right, body to the left, and we're gonna breathe in staged breaths. So breathe in through the mouth. More. Exhale. In. More. Exhale. In. More. Exhale. Come back to center, head to the left, body to the right. Breathe in, more, exhale. In, more, exhale. Breathe in, more, exhale. Good, breathe in deep. Hinge at the hips. Go as far as you comfortably can. You can keep the legs straight or you can bend the knees. I want you to just play around with this. This is your practice. I like to do both. Sometimes even when I bend my knees, I push my butt into the sky and I'll feel a little bit more of a stretch behind the knees. Rotate from one direction to the other. Find what feels good for you, and then you're gonna slowly unwind. Shake it off. Just walk around a little bit. Let that integrate. I like to just come back into my body after a movement. Sometimes I feel pretty high or lightheaded, and I just wanna feel grounded before I start the next one. So we're gonna do anti-gravity. So you're gonna take your hands, you're gonna interlock them. You're gonna bring them behind your neck. Pull the skin up nice and tight. Look up at the sky. We're gonna breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth in regular breaths this time, okay? So breathe in and out. In, out. In, out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. We're gonna tuck the chin, breathe in through the mouth deep and hold it. Slowly look up to the right. Exhale back down to center. Breathe in. Look up to the left. Exhale down. In, right, and down. In, left, and down. In, right, down. In, left, down. Slightly bend the knees. You're gonna push your butt back as far as you can, coming into a squat. Keep your back straight. Pull the skin on the back of your neck. Breathe in through the mouth. Look up to the right. Exhale down. In, left. Exhale down. In, right, and down. In, left, down. One more time. In, right, down. In, left, and down. Good. Now we're going to come into a full squat. Tuck your chin, tuck your elbows. Do the best you can. Even if you can't do a full squat, it's okay. In this position, breathe nice and deep. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Breathe in. We're going to do 6 breaths here. I like to shift my weight in this position from one leg to another, finding the tension lines. Remember, when we're in a squat, we're really changing the pressure in the lower body, the lower back, the pelvic floor, the chest, the shoulders. Such a powerful position to be in. And sitting in chairs, we've kind of removed the ability to squat. Okay, now we're gonna slowly come butt up first. Hang down here. I love to hang down here and just feel the stretch on the hamstrings, behind the knee, on the calves. Play around with positions. Find what feels good for you. This is your practice. Okay, there's no right or wrong here. You know your body better than anybody else. Okay, now we're gonna slowly unwind until you're looking up at the sky. Hang here for a second, and then we're gonna unwind, shake it off, and go for a walk. Whew. Now that one generally makes you feel really high, especially if you take your time in the squat and hanging down head position, okay? Because it's a full spinal decompression, so we're opening up all the feel-good hormones now. Okay, now we're gonna go into swinger. So swinger, we're gonna hang our hands out in front, slightly bend the knees, push your butt back, take your left hand, place it on your right shoulder, chest up. Right hand on the back of the elbow, pull the fascia around, turning your upper body to the right, head to the left. Push your butt back, come into a squat. Breathe deep through the mouth. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cross your right foot over, squat further, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly unwind, shake it off, walk around a little bit. Whew. Lightheaded, a little bit high, feeling looser in my body. Now we're gonna go into pullover. We're only gonna do swinger on one side because everybody's body's got a little bit of a different pattern to it. My left shoulder is higher than my right. So what we're doing is in swinger, we're pulling the left shoulder down, and then in pullover, I'm pulling the right shoulder up to help rebalance the posture. So we're gonna go right to pullover for me. So left hand on the back of my right shoulder, right hand on the rib cage. We're gonna pull the skin up behind the right shoulder, pull the skin forward on the rib cage, head to the right, lift the shoulder to the sky, bend the knees, sitting in a chair, lift the shoulder even higher. We're gonna bring it across the body to the left knee, turn the head to the right, breathe in deep through the mouth. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Step the left foot forward, bend even further, breathe in through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then slowly unwind. Go for a walk. Whew. Now you can do these moves on both sides, or you can play around with it and find which ones work best for you. When you're starting out the fascia maneuvers, it's good to do all of them because we're releasing global tension in the body. But as you start to do them consistently, after a year or 2 years of doing it, you're gonna do it specific to you. Okay, so we're gonna go to the head and then we're gonna wrap it up for today's class. So we're gonna pull our ears. You're gonna grab both of your ears with your thumb and your fingertips, and you're gonna twist them forwards as hard as you can. It might hurt a little bit. And then move your head from right to left. Bend the knees, squat. Now really move around as you're doing this. Breathe in through the nose. Open your mouth a few times. Good, now shake it off. You might feel your head calm down after doing that one. Okay, now, whenever I'm starting my day, I like to get a little bit more oxygen, especially when there's chemicals in the air or allergens or toxins in the environment. We get a clogged sinus. And if you can't breathe well and you're starting your day like that, you're gonna be in more stress, okay? So take your left hand on the right side of your nose, take your right palm, push the cheek back, stretching the fascia between your nose and your cheek, and then move around in all directions and breathe in through the nose deep. Good, shake it off. Let's do the other side. So right hand, pin the fascia on the left side of your nose. Left hand, grab the cheek, push the cheek back, stretching the fascia between your nose and your palm. Move around in all directions and breathe in through the nose deep. Good, shake off your hands. Take a deep breath. Whew. Okay, let's close this one off. So we're gonna take the right hand on the heart, left hand on the head. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. Breathe in through the mouth and out. 2 and out. 3 and out. In through the nose and out. In, out. In and out. Relax your arms, feel your body, open your eyes. Whew. Okay, I hope you feel ready for your day. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you. When I'm done my sunrise fascial maneuvers, what I like to do is do a little bit of sun gazing and then jump in the ocean to recharge and refresh.